Last night, 10, we introduced you to the survivors that are left behind by tragic wrecks. They create roadside memorials that many pass each day on our roads, but those loving memorials put the state's transportation department in a tricky situation, to say the least. The memorials are against the law. Joseph Pleasant picking up the story.
The last place where he was breathing on his own and himself was at that particular spot there.
I still cry. It's just, I miss her so much, you know, and I don't think that it's ever going to go away.
These two families don't know each other, but they are connected through tragedy on Interstate 40. A drunk driver killed Dana McCrary's husband, Eddie, near Spence Lane in October 2009. In a separate wreck, a drunk driver killed Eric and Lori Kerr's daughter, Katie, near McCrory Lane in May 2009. Both families place roadside memorials near the interstate.
It just gives everybody that just little smile when they drive by, when they remember her.
TDOT says they respect the sentiment connected to these memorials, but they must also think of safety. For one, they say the memorials can be a distraction to drivers on the roads, and others, they say, can be an obstruction here in the clear zone.
This is state-owned property, and technically anyone that uses that land or puts something on that land, that's trespassing.
Tennessee does not regulate roadside memorials. In fact, most states don't.
And if we feel like if someone hit that it could injure them, I mean, those are the only times that we're going to really remove them.
The McCrarys and the Kerrs thought about safety before they placed their memorials.
And we wanted to make sure that it was going to be far enough off the road where it wasn't necessarily a distraction, because we do decorate it, and we didn't want to be, you know, a lot of the decorations to be a distraction.
The memorials also create maintenance issues for TDOT. Mowers often have to be careful not to hit them. Others that fall over become litter. TDOT is pushing other options for memorializing loved ones. One is the Adopt a Highway program. The other is Tennessee Grows.
And that is active at 4 of our welcome centers across the state. People can donate and basically purchase trees or other landscaping.
Right or wrong, memorials have long been a part of America's roadways and likely will continue to be. That's a sad reality these families struggle to cope with.
There's a whole lot more than, and not even on the interstate. I mean, they're everywhere. They're just on sides of roads everywhere. It's kind of scary.
Because for every memorial, there's an Eddie and a Katie and a family left behind. For Nashville's News 2, I'm Joseph Pleasant.
Situation for the state and those families. The woman that killed Eddie McCrary was sentenced to spend both Christmases and Father's Day in jail for the next 10 years. Ian McLennan, the man that was killed, that killed Katie Kerr, was sentenced to 22 years in prison. Watch both parts of Joseph's report online at WKRN.com.